Yes, we are live rather than dead and deceased. Welcome to our Halloween and full moon meditation and sharing. So it's Debbie A. Anderson here, and I'm joined with my lovely sister in arms here, the witches, the bitches, bestest witches, Ida Keightley. So I'm going to light our candles and then get us set up for the intention. If you're here, come on, say hi so we can say hi back to you. Candle is lit. We have intention. Ida has hers lit, and we're all good or ghoul to go. I don't know. So how's your day been so far with the Halloween trick-and-treating, or we live in a condo, so we haven't seen much of it at all. But I think, hello, Helen. Nice for you to join us. So, Helen, choose which deck, the I Am Vibrational or the I Am Sacred, green or orange for our affirmation. So, yes, sorry, you were saying. So, your day.
Well, we're rural, so there's not a lot of people around us. So far, we've only had one trick-or-treater. I do hope we have more coming later on in the evening, because I've already ate too much candy.
Green, please.
I'm out of excuses for the week. But oh gosh, whatever it's doing with this Hallows Eve, everything else, like the wind is.
Oh, you've got wind there, have you?
Oh my! I mean, wind. The trees are doing this, and then there's like little whippoorwill winds, I call them. Blowing dust and things like that. So we've had a very, very sort of icy, windy, cold day. But yeah, it's still pretty good.
We did have sunshine today here in Ontario. Oh, I got a card the wrong way around. Isn't that funny? I will just quickly, turn that the other way. I will leave it out because I don't usually have cards the other way around. So Helen has asked for the green.
And she's had 10 kids. Do you know, I have a job to eat a whole one, let alone 10.
I love it. So our card tonight, I am sacred. Openly accepting love in my vibrational universe. But the card that was the wrong way round, which I really love it when this happens. And it's card number 25. I am sacred. My energy is positively attuned to the universe. And because we've got the full moon meditation this evening, and we've got, I love it, the arms open wide. So we're going to have both of those cards. I can have two. It's my play and your play. So tell me, Ida, because you were talking about all the beautiful crystals you have around you tonight and close by you. And so
yes,
tell us what crystals you have.
I have 3 generator clear quartz. One's a tabby shape.
Right.
You see that? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful one.
Yeah. And then I have like the male generator.
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll see that these have rainbow inclusions in.
Yep.
Okay, and then this is another male generator, again flat-sided. So basically, not quite a tabby shape of a crystal, but still again a generator. I use in all the healings. So I have these set here, and then in front of them, he was.
I said, oops, it's okay as long as you're not defusing a bomb.
That's right. I have my amethyst. So that again is another generator. So I have that one there, and then for love, and that's to bring it like the clear quartz and the males, everything else onto that is just crystals, the highest vibe, that sort of thing that you can get coming down, apart from the down, which is another one that can go into. So clear quartz is purity, everything else. So the amethyst is the angelic realm, pulling in spirit guides, angels, that sort of thing. Rose quartz for love, peace, harmony. So I have that on here, and then in between them, I have running around, if you can see them, but 4 pieces of moldavite.
Ooh.
Which is
I
can't
remember where mine is. It's in the house somewhere. Or in the condo somewhere.
This is going to make me journey. And then I have my 2 Andaras. So
He
these
says
again,
the little hands are like, ooh, mine.
very, very high vibrational. These are as well.
Yes, I can
So I have
imagine.
my Antares, and then because I do have a dragon, onto that I have my clear quartz dragon. So
I love your little dragon. She's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm going to be journeying with my dragon. So they're all here in front of me, and then I have my candle. Which
hi Nicole, she says hi from New York. The universe brought me to you tonight. Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you for joining us.
Fantastic.
We're just sharing our crystals.
Good evening, Nicole Marie.
So I have my beautiful skull. This is Kahan, and he has so many rainbow inclusions behind him. He was the one that was gifted to me from a beautiful lady when I was visiting in Australia. So he's traveled with me. So I decided to go all hearts tonight. So I had my tray of hearts. So I had my fluorite heart.
Oh, nice.
We need to be heart centered tonight. I have, I can never remember. I think this is sodalite. I'm never sure on this. It's blue.
Either blue aventurine, sodalite. Sodalite has a bit of white in it, and
there is a bit of inclusion of gold in it. Okay, so there was a little bit of gold.
Yeah, it could be lapis.
Okay, these were ones that were gifted to me. And then I have my tiger's eye, because here we are looking into everything. Oh, where's my other one gone? Okay, bear with me a moment. My other one came off. My selenite heart.
Okay, yeah.
My little selenite, and this is where it's gone behind here because I had it set up and then oh my gosh. Hi, Connie. Thanks for joining. And then, of course, my beautiful big labradorite heart. So I had all my hearts here. And of course, then the one that I pulled out of my this one is a little tiny piece of amber, and it has on it dream. And I thought, especially tonight, because we're going to be having meditation and we're going to be setting intentions for our lives. And of course, I have my
connecting afterwards, not with us, but you will be connecting with the veil being thin to your
yes. So I have my two beautiful quartz points there, which I have. So thank you, everybody that's joined us. And here's the thing: what a lot of people do not realize, and I hope everybody that's watching does, is that when the moon is a full moon, you have a couple of days beforehand and afterwards. And look at the shaft of gold coming up. It looks like a wand. Can you see that, Ida? On your image there.
Oh, and that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's my candle. That's my candle.
Oh, that's your candle. I'm going, it's so beautiful because it's like this shaft of golden light coming up. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going up your nose now. That's really pretty. So as everybody can see that's joining us, we do love to have fun. We love what we do. And of course, we love sharing with everybody. So without further ado, Ida, share your insight. So
the insight of the blue
Ida
moon.
has insights here, and then I do the meditation. So yes. What a team.
Absolutely, what a team. A Brit team. A Brit team with it. I can feel my Moldavite already going on. Yes. So welcome everybody. I'm so pleased that everybody's from, and Nicole from New York. What a wonderful blessing. And Connie Burke, thank you as well. And we have Helen that we do know Helen. We love Helen.
Yes. And we love Connie. I love Connie. And we love you too, Nicole. So thank you for joining us.
Connie, I don't think we've met, but hi.
I have. So, she's an amazing lady.
Yeah. Okay. So this blue moon, it occurs as it is the second full moon in a month. Yes. And then in ancient times, when they saw this extra full moon, it started with creating legends, superstitions, and in some cultures was classed as a trickster moon. As the saying goes, once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
So it only happens on rare occasions, and with it being All Hallows Eve, this blue moon is not expected to happen again until 2039.
Wow.
So this Halloween blue moon is going to be quite eventful with the upcoming November elections. We have all this hype and everything getting on. So the full moon joins Uranus and the sun in opposition to the moon, which is going to affect our mood. Okay.
Oh,
so
good or bad?
We're going to be feeling off.
Yeah.
And I think for some of us, like, have. So we're going to be feeling off. And with just this, the veil is now even thinner between the two worlds and other worlds. Okay. So be careful of what you wish for. Again, what are you doing to keep house? And again, what I mean by that is not vacuuming or dusting or anything like that. But what are you doing to keep your house? Are you saging? Are you, like, you can be burning bay leaves. There's a lot of witchy things that, you can be doing with herbs and potions and such things in with your home. Incense, holy water.
Spray a little bit of peppermint oil with water as well.
Peppermint, things like, there's so much we can do, like saging, and if you think to yourself, okay, I really need to have a good sage, then you have to open doors and windows, go through closets, cupboards, under beds, you name it. You don't miss anything unturned, and on yourself and everybody else. Okay. So as it's saying is, it's to keep house, sage, declutter, wash the walls, move the energy around, as well as watching our own thoughts, especially what we say to ourselves, as this alone is hindering our own growth. So watch our words to others too. So have the salt bath, the Epsom salts into the bath, as well, in scrubs. Oils, relaxing as much as possible, meditating. These are all a must to raise our vibration right now. Remember that the veil is very thin. For all who are for fall babies, this is a time for you to shine. You will be in your element. So anybody that has a birthday in the fall, make your wishes.
My mom had one a couple of days ago, so she's a Scorpio. So.
Oh wow! So she'll have, if she has a sting and a tail through this. Oh yeah. As well. My guy, watch it. So for everybody, like for that, there's going to be in there that element. So take advantage of it. Okay. So for others, we are still having to watch what is being thrown at us. Our intuition will be high. Work it, use it. So work it, ladies.
All that good of.
Right. So let's get that going. Let's not be too rigid in our views and in our plans. Right. Not a time really to start new projects. There's so much that is going on, but we don't want to be rigid with it as well. So not a new time. It's not a time, let's say, for new projects, new relationships. Instead, purge out the old. And as we said before, right, as we know that this is also the hunter's moon, right? Humans and animals are stockpiling food at this time of the year for the winter. Have I ever done that on Halloween candy?
Yeah, we had candy today. We haven't. I live in a condominium, and they decided this year because of the COVID not to hand out candy. So I bought some. So I'm like, oh, we'll have candy tonight. Which is
mine is like
anything with chocolate.
Bad. So
bad. But good.
So I'm just hunting the candy. So so this hunter's moon and the blue moon, and because this moon is also the smallest full moon of the year. It is also known as a mini moon. Whereas people are thinking, okay, it's a full moon and having it big, but because it's the second one as we're seeing it, and known as the blue moon for 2 moons, it really is a micro moon. Okay. So this is because it is the furthest away from the Earth than any other full moon in 2020. With that said, it will be hard for us to notice the difference. Okay. So other sayings for the moon are sanguine, which is a pagan ritual, the blood moon, as the blood that was left from the hunting and that sort of thing, right? And others will actually call it the full moon, autumn moon, if you want, we'll do that, because of the changing of the colors, and it's how people recognize them with what they're doing. So for women giving birth, a baby born a day after the full moon will enjoy success and endurance. And dreaming of a full moon, it promises increased wealth or a happy marriage. And again, going all the way through from everything that's come through for us from this year, as the ones that have carried on through the meditations with us, you've heard us say that, you know, we have to watch and work on our intuition, use our discernment. Not a time for new projects, but it's also not a time to sit back and let the world move away. Set your intention of what you want and start to manifest it. Okay, so with doing things like that, you're going to be bringing in exactly what you want. This is going to be great for it tonight. However you want to do your ceremony, whether you're going to write it on paper and burn it, whether you're actually going to go and get a stick and and release to a stick and then burn it. Remember, whatever you do, ask permission. Ask permission from the stick. Ask permission from the fire. Okay, that will it take the stick? Then ask the fire to release. Let it go. It's a continuation of a journey that we have to ask and receive and give blessings for. Okay, so we can do a tobacco offering, you know, for the fairy realm, gnome realm, and things like this. We can put out some food, some chocolate, which they love, some honey, and such things. And it's not that they're going to sit there and nub onto it. It's the gesture of it, and with energy, they see it and they can enact that by what they're doing, and also by smelling. You know, all this happens. So we're giving that them that chance for a thanks. So we're giving out our blessings, we're giving out our thanks, we're bringing in what we want to achieve. And again, we cannot stay enough watching our thoughts. And you know, we can sit and say, oh, I so want the world to heal, and we can sit, we can have a prayer over it, we can have a meditation over it and send that out. But then when we look out the window, we turn around and go, oh my God, that person drives me nuts. That's just taken away everything that you've just said in one sentence. So this is where we have to really, really watch our thoughts, our emotions. And it's very, very powerful tonight and tomorrow night. But actually, this will actually run for like 2 weeks with this moon as it's waning. Like as it's coming out and then going through the stretching of it. So we have 2 weeks that we can relax in one way, but we really strive for another. So,
and it also can be a time where you know, we're talking about the blue moon, so we can have our own blues ourselves, or blahs, depending upon what it is. So it's really important to acknowledge that. You know, so if we're having a blah day, have the blah day, be in that whole emotion and energy and let it be. The more we fight it, the harder it becomes. So be there, see what it means to you. Maybe it's spirit saying you need to rest, you need to slow down, you need to take time for yourself. And we're seeing it as something in a negative way. So be very conscious of that connection. And if you're feeling like that, step inside and say, you know what? Where's this coming from? Is this something I need to address in my physical, in my mental, in my emotional, my spiritual, and just let it ride through? Okay, so that is something. And especially there are some people that find the winter time anyway, especially in North America, not as conducive for their health. And that's why, you know, a lot of people need a blue light, as they call it, just to help them get through the sad, as it were. And it's really the importance also of this time, as you said, it's Samhain, which is the pagan ritual, and everything with the blessings that come with this. It's like, this is the end of the year in pagan tradition. Completion. Let it go. Next year begins on the 1st of November. That's why a lot of people will set a place at the table for those that have passed into spirit, to have them come join. The Day of the Dead in Spain and Mexico and so forth is in early November. So this is very much, as you say, this is like 2-week period that we're having with this. And of course, tomorrow here in North America, the clocks go back. So again, there's another significant time that's occurring. So there's lots going on at the moment. So yeah, it's a case of connect, like you've said, Ida, like connect with your feelings, acknowledge them, and just, roll with it. We can't change what's going on outside, but we can change what's going on inside.
Yeah, and the thing is we're only in control as well of ourselves, because relationships are pulled at this moment. How the life has been all this year, everything, and right at this moment, with emotions running high because of what's happening, relationships are being strained. And try not to, it's so hard to, but try not to personalize it and see from the, where the other person is coming. And if you can't, don't act in haste, because once it's out of the mouth, it's very hard to take those words back or explain what was meant. They get lost. So it's to just walk away if you can, go and take a bath. And as much as it is that we always want the last word, that's humans, and sometimes that's how it is with women. Just breathe, go and have a bath, go for a walk, go outside, look up at the moon, howl, do anything, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, in 2 or 3 weeks. And another great way of doing it is connecting every day, is invoking the light within you. And then when you're up and deep breathing and doing it in 3 times, then go into the Om and do the Om every morning. And look up and just go, and that vibration and connection to the universe will actually stabilize you really well. And you get a routine going. You're meeting spirit every morning, and you've got that connection. So then you can talk and ask and have that conversation, and you'll get a wash and chills and such things with it. But it also helps you to know that they are listening, they are helping, they are guiding. That veil again is very, very thin at this moment, to do that. So it's a way of getting through and transitioning without losing yourself in human emotions and arguments and stress and levels and things like that. And not only from now, we've still got like Christmas to go through. I always, and for me, once I get to now, I can't wait to get into the new year.
For me, it's like, give me spring.
Give
me the spring.
To me, anywhere from the 5th of January onward, depending on what that start of the new year is, that new week, that's where I want to be. And I just have that 1st of January is all new beginnings and everything else. And I must find it again of where the actual year was, I think, if I remember rightly, 15 months, how it done. So basically, like now, we're going into that new year. Yeah. So by going into that new year now, we can start setting those intentions and move on. And of course, for all of us, when it comes to number 1, we think, oh, great beginnings, set our intentions and such things. But we are now coming into that new year. But I don't know. I just like to get away from all the hype and everything that goes through in December, where I just feel, people, they just lose themselves. So
I think as we've got older,
I think it comes every year as well.
I love the fact, with Chris and I, sometimes we don't even give gifts to each other. We'll go out and we'll have a meal or do something together or something like that, because it's like we've got all the stuff. We don't need the stuff. We just need that time for each other. And of course, everybody has their own traditions. So is everybody ready for the meditation?
I am, because I love them.
Thank you so much. So we're going to put Ida on mute for the moment, because she has trick-or-treaters coming, and her dog may just ignite us back from the
I have a big German Shepherd that is lovely.
Yes.
But when she goes into protection mode,
Yeah.
if
You can
the
hear
way
her.
that my Moldavite is here, with what you're feeling, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't want anybody being brought back. So I'll get you to put yourself on mute, hun.
I'm doing that.
Okay, she's on mute and we'll come back and Ida and I will talk later. So it's time, you witches, warlocks, and all magical souls, invite in the transformation of this full blue moon and what it offers up to us. And this evening, this full moon, because it falls on Samhain, Halloween is more powerful than any other moon we have had this year. So I invite you to close your eyes, be guided by my voice as we move from our body to reach up through the sky and harness our energy to this full blue moon tonight. Yes, this is once in a blue moon opportunity for us to right the wrongs, clear the rubble from beneath our feet, and reset our soul back onto the journey we came here to achieve. Yes, we all signed up for this in this incarnation. So get over it, get into it, and be with it. Astrologically speaking, a full moon is when our energy climaxes, reaches its peak. We become fully connected. It is a time when we can be so connected to the spiritual world, so connected to Mother Earth in a very magical way. So as you take in your next breath, feel the source of this energy entering into your body. Feel the electric sensation as that breath comes into you, reaching down to your toes and out through your feet. And as you exhale out, just discharging those compacted feelings that may still be lying around in your soul. You know, the ones that don't enhance your soul being, but instead keep you stuck, trapped, unable to move. But as you breathe in each breath and exhale, you will feel the restraints being loosened and basically breaking away from you. Every breath in, pushing further and further down into our Mother Earth, and each breath out, sense yourself reaching up to the stars and universe above, connecting you, linking you back to the soul source of everything living, everything that resonates in your world. So breathing in, you feel the energy forcing, pushing, being down into Mother Earth. And as you exhale, it'll be almost as if your arms are reaching up to the skies above. Everything in our world resonates. The shadows and light, the happy and sad. Each emotion that rises, allow it to wash over you and reconnect you back to the frequency, the vibration that you know is your true self. This is the time to honor the death that has occurred within you. And as you do, it is time to let it go. As the veils between the worlds allow you to bridge the gap to those who have transitioned from earth back to spirit, in this ritualistic way, as you take in another breath in your body and exhale. As you do, become fully connected. Sense and feel the earth between your toes. Be in awareness of the sky above, because now you're ready to move forward, to create the path for your journey from spirit, from earth, and connect with spirit. Closing the gap, stepping into your vibration and your intention for this time together on this very special night. In your mind's eye, see ahead of you a green pathway. This pathway is clear, it's easy to walk. There are no restrictions, nothing to overcome. It is the one you created for you when you were in spirit. No barriers, no restrictions, just openness. Everything about you is in the vibration of love, joy, and peace. So rejoice that you are back on that pathway again, the one you chose to walk during this time you spent on earth. Now in your mind's eye, look above you and see this beautiful full blue moon shining bright, lighting up the way ahead of you. The stars filling the dark sky, each one twinkling with life, just as you are here on earth. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the warmth of the energy that fills your body. And as you exhale, absorb the clarity that is being shown to you as you walk, ever so slowly, seeing that everything around you, ahead of you, is clear. No fog, no restrictions, nothing to overcome. Because you have invited the healing into you. You have invited the empowerment of your soul. As you keep walking, ahead of you is a beautiful lake. The moon shining off the water is creating magical images. I want you to arrive, and when you get there, just sit a while. See what is revealed to you at this time. Keep your heart open and your eyes closed. Inviting your mind's eye to share the energy coming from this supernatural body of water. The emotions you have experienced and those you have yet to embrace. This is the time to allow the fullness of the moon to reveal the secrets within. Your unknown powers, your mysterious inner soul being illuminated to you. Maybe this is familiar and has been shared with you before, or possibly you are seeing and sensing and feeling this for the first time. So be in full sincerity to receive what is rightfully yours. Sit a while, and if you feel you want to see more, place your hand in the water and connect. This will allow your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors to remind you of your soul journey. Watch as your hand, when placed in the water, creates different images, ripples, allowing new ideas, concepts to be evoked. You are reminded yourself of what you are able to and need to manifest at this time. Maybe it's something you're missing or have not seen until now. When you place in your hand in the water, it connects you to the source of all the universe. Each image you see of the moon, when your hand moves the water, breaks it up into fractions, splinters, just as you have been splinters. Maybe you're ready to step into the water and splash around or swim under the full moon. The choice is yours. As you fully digest and appreciate what is happening at this time, Remember to connect to what are your intentions? What is your purpose? What goals do you want to achieve? And only you can answer that. And only you can move forward with meaning and purpose. Tomorrow we move forward into the 11th month of this very confusing and yet enlightening year that unfolded around us all. Being here as we create this time together is as rare as the full blue moon that has just occurred, reminding you of the intensity, the magical forces that make this happen on exactly this night, the night when magic and spirit work in unison with each other. There are no coincidences. This was a divine setting, and in pure vibrational synchronicity. No coincidence. This day, this date, this time, were all set in place years, hundreds, millions of years ago, just for you to be here, to experience it. Letting go of any panic or fears or confusion as you connect fully with the emotions and the flow of the lake within your frequency. Anything that was hidden from view is clearly shown to you now. Anything you may have shied away from is put right in front of you to overcome or to accept or to banish it away from you. The reminder that you are the magician. So take the opportunity now to weave your magic. Feel, really sense and believe that this is the time for you to be empowered, to sanction new agreements with you, with spirit, with those around you. Because you are reminded right here, right now, that this is your divine right. Take a moment to continue being in the water, seeing the information that is being shared with you, because this will continue tonight when you fall asleep. I want you, if you're in the water, to step out of the water now. And if you've been sitting with your hand in the water, it's time to stand up, to look into the water at your reflection, seeing you, the soulful you, the vibrational frequency you, how amazing you look, reminding yourself how significant you are. This is you on every level. Now look up at the moon. In your mind's eye, this large blue shining down upon you, allowing this bright white light to enter into your crown chakra. And as it does, feel the force of it moving through each of your other chakras that reside within you. Feel this light of the moon moving from your crown to your third eye, continuing down through your heart, your solar plexus, then down through your sacral and base chakras. And as this light penetrates down you and out through your feet, it connects you to Mother Earth. In your mind's eye, stretch your arms outward and upward to the heavens and see your whole body lighting up in pure white light. You are ignited. You are connected. You are whole again and ready to move back into your soul purpose. As you walk forward now, feel this great power of light beaming within you, resonating throughout your whole body. With every step you take back along your beautiful green pathway, you have now stepped into your full intention. This is time to fulfill your spiritual destiny, to tap into the source that is within you, because you are as bright as the moon above. You are centered and grounded as the earth below your feet. You are magical. You are whole. You are the divine, infinite being that you have always been, yet possibly forgotten. But now that power is within you. You have been awakened and you are ready to move forward, transforming as you go, adjusting, altering as needed, because you are vibrational. Each step you walk along this green pathway brings about balance, reconnecting you to the source, remembering who you are and why you are here. It is almost time to return to where you are sitting. But before we come back, I want you to fill yourself with unconditional love, in acceptance, in lightness, because you now know you deserve this of yourself. Take a nice deep breath inwards. Thank yourself for doing this. And as you exhale, feel yourself being centered back into you. And when you're ready, open your eyes to rejoin us. As always, I want to thank you for being here with us tonight. Take a moment to thank yourself for this enlightening journey we have played with tonight, connecting to the full moon above, the earth below, for this full moon meditation. As always, I want to thank all of you for participating with open heart with us tonight, for Ida and everything she shares. And as I always suggest, take a moment to write down anything you feel was relevant, what you experienced, any emotions, anything you sensed or felt on this empowering journey, the treats you received, and the magic that was shared. And as I said, this continues on as you fall asleep tonight. Spirit will keep on giving you this information. It doesn't just stop after the meditation. So I'm hopeful. Helen just said that was amazing, ladies. Thank you so much. So I hope we have everybody back with us. Just like to see a thumbs up from those that are still with us. And
there's always, yeah, it was very quiet here, so I actually managed to do the meditation with you. And always, and I always say it, but you are so good at your meditations.
Oh,
you really are. Like, there's so much that goes into them and things. And I love the meditations, and I'm not just saying it. I really do. Like, I traveled. I traveled in that, and you know, I went, and there was times I was one step ahead of you, as if I knew, like, who's with me knew what you were going to say. And
that's what I love about it. So
yeah, it's lovely. I love it.
So I just wanted to.
I just think it was wonderful.
Thank you. So for everybody that's follows me on my YouTube channel every Monday, I have a noon Eastern guest where we raise the vibration and share the positive. Ida's joining me on November the 9th as we continue our part 2 of Signs of Spiritual Awakening. This Monday I have Laurie Dulac, and she's from the Palmer Calm, and she's going to talk about how to winterize you. On the November the 16th, I have Gina Benston, who's back again with I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost. So you can get an idea of where that's going. And November the 23rd, Sandy Wright from Wright Healthcare in Windsor, Ontario, is looking at the spotting hidden allergies, things that we don't necessarily see or connect with. So I want to thank everybody for joining me again. Thank you, Ida, for being part of this journey. I love working with you, and I feel very blessed and honored that you take time out of your busy life. So if you want to find out about Ida, all her information is in the feed below. So do connect with her on Facebook. She offers readings and things like that, just as I do. So become part of our tribes. We love sharing. As so Connie's just said, I was awakened at 3:27 BC time by the moon. Oh, how beautiful was that? See, yeah, activated and on your way, Connie. I love it. So thank you, everybody, for being part of this journey tonight. And go out and eat candy and play with the moon. I'm going to get my sparkler. I bought, I think I've got one sparkler left, and I'm going to go out and play with like a wand under the moon tonight. So
I'm going to take my native flute.
Yes.
I'm going to be drumming with Raven, as I call her. So Raven and I will be doing some drumming, and then I'm going to be making some sounds. Still,
I told you should record it, because I think there's going to, even if you don't share it with us, I think there's something in there for you to connect with, to listen to later on. Because like me, when I'm doing the meditation, I don't get to enjoy it as much as everybody else. And apologies, I did actually have a slight sneeze, which, so anybody watching this, I quickly put my finger to my nose, because I don't want to do it. So I think there was a clearing going on with spirit there, either that or there's some dust going around me.
Oh dear, that's good. Cool.
Thank you, and blessings to everyone. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening. Remember, for you in North America, the clocks fall back an hour, so you get an extra hour's sleep. I always feel like this Sunday is the one where it never ends. It just keeps on giving. So I love that. So we get to.
And we don't change at all. We never change.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're the same day in, day out. So, going to bed tonight, getting up tomorrow is just the same old, same old.
Oh, wow.
Except that I hope to be more enlightened.
And of course, with England, they changed, the UK and Europe, they all changed last weekend. So we've been a little bit out of sync. Why they keep on having everybody change at different times? Anyway, that's as it is. So happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. I will be sharing this, and you can share too with friends, and you can come back and watch it again for the meditation and our sharing. So blessings and
take care. God bless.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.